Welcome to your personal study plan. Scheduling and planning are the keys to passing the CMA exam. We designed our personal study plan to help you stay on track with your studies, know which topics you need to study each week, and see how many study hours you have completed and how many remain. The first and the only thing you need to do to set up your personal study plan is to enter the date that you plan to take the exam on. If you don't know the exact date yet, enter an approximate date. You can change it later when you know better when you will be taking your exam. Simply select the date on the calendar or enter the date and click Set My Exam Date, and that's it. In the study dashboard, you can see how many weeks you have until the final review, and I will explain what the final review is in a moment. You can see how many hours you need to study each week in order to be prepared by your exam date, and how many total hours you have already studied, and how many hours of studying you still have. The studying phase of your preparation includes going through all of the materials and learning all of the content, with a short review after each section. You should finish your initial studies 3 weeks before your exam date, so that you can use the 3 weeks for a final review. We believe that 3 weeks of final review is a critical part of your exam preparation. During this time, you should go back over the material and take the mock exams. We recommend that you take the first mock exam 14 days before your exam. Take the second mock exam 7 days before your exam, and use the mock exams to help you focus on your final review. On the final review dashboard, you can see the date when you have to start your final review, and then once you have started your final review, how many days of review you have left. And here is your personal study plan. You can see the units that you need to study in the next 7 days and an estimated study time for each unit. You get a preview of the next week and then can see an approximate date for starting each section and the units you will be studying. And finally, on this page, you will also see the completed units on the bottom. Make sure to always mark units complete once you finish studying them. Your personal study planner will adjust accordingly for the units you complete. Each time you come to this page, it will calculate and set up the remaining weekly schedules. This means that if you do not study for a week, all of the timings for your studies will be adjusted based on what you have remaining to study and the time you have left. The study hours per week at the top of the page will adjust as well. So if you get ahead of your plan, this number will get smaller. And if you fall behind, you will need to study more each week to be ready on time. You should view your study plan at least once a week to check your progress. Remember that you can change the exam date if necessary. We hope that you find the personal study plan helpful. Your HOCK team is always here to support you and answer any questions you have. Happy studying!